Hello everyone. Today I am here with you all with the practice questions of chapter number 12, that is surface area and volume. We are already having a video on the concepts of the chapter. So if you have not seen that video, please watch the video once so that it will be easy for you to understand that how to solve questions based on the chapter. In that video, we have incorporated all the formulas of finding volumes and surface areas of various solids. So let's see the questions based on the chapter. The ratio of volumes of two spheres is 8:27. The ratio between the radius of the two spheres is. It is given to us that the ratio of the volumes of two spheres is given to us as your 8:27. We know that the volume of a sphere is given by 4 upon 3 pi r cube. If we are assuming that one of the sphere is having radius of a small r and another sphere is having radius of your capital R, that simply means the ratio of 4 upon 3 pi r cube is small r cube over 4 upon 3 pi capital R cube. That means ratio of the volumes of the two spheres, it is given to us as your 8/27. Now if we will be solving it, 4 upon 3 could be cancelled, pi even could be cancelled. That simply means it is your small r over capital R whole cube could be written as, now over here we can see that 8 could be written as 2 cube and 27 could be written as 3 cube. That means it is your 2 upon 3 whole cube. If we will be taking the cube root on both the sides, we can find it out that small r over capital R is your 2/3. That means ratio of the radius of both the two spheres is your 2 upon 3, or we can say ratio of the radius of both the two spheres is your 2:3. Now let's see the second question. A solid is hemispherical at bottom and conical of the same radius above it. If surface areas of two parts are equal, then ratio of its radius and slant height of conical part is. Over here it is given to us is that there is a hemisphere and there is a cone over it. Then the radius of the cone and the hemisphere both is same. Suppose we are assuming that the radius of both the two figures, that is your hemisphere and the cone, it is your r, and the slant height of the cone is your small l. This is we are assuming. Now what happens is over here at the top of it, at the top of the hemisphere, cone is there. That simply means the topmost part of this hemisphere and this your bottommost part of this cone, both are hidden. Both are overlapping each other. Both are hidden. That means your required area is your curved surface area. It is not your total surface area. So we know that the curved surface area of your hemisphere, it is given by 2 pi r square, and the curved surface area of cone, it is given by pi r l, and it is given to us in the question that the surface area of both the two parts are equal. That simply means it is given that 2 pi r square is equivalent to your pi r l. From here we can see that pi could be cancelled. One of the r could even be cancelled. That simply means 2 times of r is equivalent to your L. Now we have to find the ratio of radius and slant height of the conical part. So if I am going to take this L over here, this could even be written as R over L is equivalent to 1 upon 2. That means the ratio of your radius to the slant height is your 1:2. Ratio of radius to slant height is your 1:2, and this is only required. Now let's see the third question. Two cubes each of volume 64 centimeter cube are joined end to end. Find the surface area of the resulting cuboid. That means simply two cubes we had taken and the volume of each cube is your 64 centimeter cube. We know that volume of cube is given by volume of cube, it is your A cube. If A is the side of the cube, then the volume of the cube is given by A cube. Now A cube is equivalent to your 64, it is given to us. That simply means A cube could be written as 4 cube. 64 is cube of 4. That simply means side of the cube is your 4 centimeter. From here we can conclude that the side of the cube is your 4 centimeter. Now two cubes we have taken and we have joined end to end. This is one of the cube, this is one of the cube, we have joined it end to end. Now this was your A side of the cube, this is your length, this is your width, and this is your height and this is your width. This is A, because it was a cube. That simply means your L will be equivalent to B will be equivalent to H. That simply means all are your A, because we have assumed the side of the cube as your A. Now if this is A, this will even be A. This is even the side of the cube only. Now see, if we are going to see this cuboid, for this cuboid height is A only, width is even A only, but length has changed to your 2A. Length is now 2A. And we have to find the surface area of the cuboid. We know that the total surface area of cuboid, it is given by 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. This is the formula for finding total surface area of the cuboid. Over here we will be keeping L as your, L over here is your 2 times of A, 2 times of the side. Now side over here is your A. A is your 4. That means in the instead of your A we can keep as 4 also. So your length is your 2 times of A, that is your 2 times of 4, or we can say 8 centimeter. Width is your A, that is your 4 centimeter, and H is your A, that is your 4 centimeter. So if we are going to keep these values in the formula, we will be getting the total surface area of the cuboid. Now if we will be keeping it 2 multiplied by L into B. L is your 8 and B is your 4. 4 8 is 32. Directly I am keeping it. B into H. B and H both are your 4 4, so it will be 16. And L into H. L is 8 and H is 4. So again it will be your 32. So if we will be solving it further, it will be 0 over here, 3, 4, 80. That simply means it will be 160 centimeter square. So total surface of area of the cuboid will be your 160 centimeter square. This is how we will be applying the formulas, and we will be getting whatsoever is required. Now let's see the next 2 questions. Question number 4 is, Mayank made a bird bath for his garden in the shape of a cylinder with a hemispherical depression at one end. The height of cylinder is 1.45 meter and its radius is 30 centimeter. Find total surface area of the bird bath. Over here, this bird bath is made up of 2 shapes. One is your cylinder, another is your hemisphere. So see, cylinder, height of the cylinder is given to us as, we are denoting it by small h. It is your 1.45 meter, or we can say it as 145 centimeter, because radius is given in centimeter. So both of them should have the same units. So we are converting height into centimeter. And radius of both the cylinder as well as your hemisphere, it is given to us as your 30 centimeter. It is common for both the two. We are going to see over here these 2 shapes, one is your cylinder, another is your hemisphere. So what required is your curved surface area. Reason being, the topmost surface of your cylinder, it is covered, it is not displayed. That simply means, and your hemisphere also, the topmost surface, it is in depression. So that's the reason only curved surface area is required. The uppermost portion, it is your hidden, it is not covered, so any surface is not there. That simply means only curved surface area of both the two your figures is required. Now if we see the cylinder, the curved surface area of cylinder, it is given by 2 pi RH, and curved surface area of hemisphere, it is given by your 2 pi r square. That means what is required? Your total surface area of the bird bath, it will be sum of these two. That means required area will be your 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square. Over here 2 pi r could be taken common, and remaining will be, from here it will be h, and here it will be your r. So if we will solving it further, it will be your 2 multiplied by, instead of pi we are taking as 22 by 7. R is your 30 centimeter. Value of h is 145 and value of r is your 30. If we will solve it further, it will be total surface area what is required is your 2 multiplied by 22 by 7 multiplied by 30 multiplied by 145 and 30, it will be 175. And 7, 25 times 175, 25 into 2, it will be 50, multiplied by 22 into 30, it will be 660. That simply means it will be 6 5 is 30, 33 centimeter square. This will be the required area, or if we are going to convert it into meter square, so it will be your 3.3 meter square. So anyhow we can write either in terms of your centimeter square or in terms of your meter square. When we will be converting the centimeter square into meter square, we will be dividing it by this much, 10,000. Why so? Reason being because in 1 meter there are 100 centimeter. 1 meter is your 100 centimeter. So 1 meter square will be 100 multiplied by 100 centimeter square. That simply means 1 meter square is your 10,000 centimeter square. That's the reason if we want to convert centimeter square into meter square, we will be dividing it by 10,000 and it will be your 3.3 meter square. Next question. A toy is in the form of a cylinder with two hemispheres at two ends. If the height of the cylinder is 12 centimeter and its base is of diameter 7 centimeter, find the total surface area of the toy. So over here we can see that over here in the center it is your cylinder is there, and at the top and at the bottom it is your two hemispheres are there. The height of your cylinder is given to us as your 12 centimeter and the base is having the diameter of your 7 centimeter. So if diameter is your 7 centimeter, we know that the radius will be half of it, or we can say it as 7 by 2 centimeter, and height of the cylinder is given to us as your 12 centimeter. Now this radius is common for both the hemispheres and your cylinder. Now what is required is a total surface area is required. Again we can see over here for all these three figures we will be considering only the curved surface area. Total surface area is not asked because at the top again hemisphere is there. Their hemisphere's topmost portion and this topmost portion, it is overlapping each other. That's the reason it is covered. We won't be considering that area. Similarly for this shape also, for the hemisphere and the cylinder bottommost portion, they are even overlapping each other. That simply means we require the curved surface area for the cylinder also and for both the hemisphere also. So just now we have seen that the curved surface area of cylinder, it is given by your 2 pi RH, and curved surface area of hemisphere, it is given by your 2 pi r square. Now see over here there are two hemispheres are there. So simply what required is your for two hemispheres, the area will be your 2 multiplied by 2 pi r square, that is your 4 pi r square. So what is the required area? Required area will be sum of these two. That means required area is your 2 pi RH plus 4 pi r square. This is the required area. Now see over here what we can do over here is 2 pi r could be taken common from both of them. We had taken common. Remaining will be your h over here, and from here it will be your 2 times of r. Now if we will be keeping the values, it will be your 2 multiplied by 22 by 7 multiplied by r is your 7 by 2. In the bracket h is 12 plus 2 times of r. 2 times of r means 2 multiplied by 7 by 2. 2 multiplied by 7 by 2, that could be written as 7 even. 2 multiplied by 2 times of r means 2 multiplied by 7 by 2. We can write it as 7 also. So we had written 7. Now this 7 cancel, this 2 cancel. Remaining will be your 22 multiplied by 12 plus 7 will be your 19. So if we will multiply it, it will be 9 2s are 18, carry over 9 2s 18, 19. It will be your 22, 8, 11, 3, 418. 418 will be the required your area, that is your in centimeter square. So required area will be 418 centimeter square. So this is how simply using the formula, we simply need to consider that which area is required, whether it is your curved surface area or the total surface area. Once we are aware about it, that what is required, accordingly we will be solving it. Now let's see the next two questions. The base radius of cylinder is 1/2 upon 3 times its height. The cost of painting its curved surface area at 2 paisa per centimeter square is rupees 92.40. The height of the cylinder is. It is given to us that a cylinder is there and the base radius of it is your 1 2 upon 3 times of its height. That means if height is denoted by small h, then radius will be 3 1 is 3 plus 2 5 upon 3 times of your height. If height is a small h, then radius is your 5 upon 3 times of h. And the cost of painting its curved surface area at the rate rupees 2 paisa per centimeter square is rupees 92.40. That means whatsoever the curved surface area is, we are assuming that the curved surface area of your cylinder. Now, at what rate it is multiplying? It is multiplying by 2 paisa per centimeter square. That means if it is in centimeter square and if we are going to multiply it by 2, so total money will be your 92.40 rupees. Now, because we have taken this in paisa, so we have to convert this also in paisa. That simply means it is equivalent to your 9,240 paisa. Because we have multiplied this rupees 92.40 by 100 to convert it into paisa. So this 92.40 rupees is your 9,240 paisa. This is, we are assuming that the curved surface area of the cylinder, this will be the curved surface area of cylinder. If we are going to multiply it by its rate of painting, that is your 2 paisa per centimeter square, it will give us your total amount, that is your 92.40. From here, we can find the curved surface area of cylinder. Curved surface area of cylinder will be your 9,240 by 2. From here we can find it out. So if we will be solve it further, 2, 4 is 8, 2, 6 is 12, 2, 2 is 4. That is your curved surface area curved surface area of the cylinder will be your 4,620 centimeter square. Now what we have to find is, we have to find its radius. We know that the curved surface area of a cylinder is given by curved surface area of cylinder. It is given by the formula 2 pi r h and it is equivalent to your 4,620. Just now we have calculated. So we can equate it equivalent to your 4,620. Now if we will be keeping all the values, what we can see over here is 2 multiplied by pi is your 22 by 7. Instead of r, we can keep it as 5 upon 3 h because we have to find the value of h. So we will convert r in terms of h only. So it will be, r could be written as 5 upon 3 times of your h and h is h only. So this r is 5 upon 3h and this h we have taken as it is. It is equivalent to your 4,620. So if we will solve it further, it will be your h multiplied by h will become your h square. It is equivalent to 4,620. This 3 will go over here in the numerator. This 7 will also go over here in the numerator, divided by 2 multiplied by this 22 and this 5. All these will come in the denominator. This 2, this 22, this 5 was in multiplication with h square. So these will come in the denominator and these were in denominator will go in the numerator. So if we will solve it further, see 2 multiplied by 5 will be your 10. So we can write it as 4,620 multiplied by 3, 7 is your 21 divided by 5 2s are 10 multiplied by 22. This 0 and this 0 cancelled. 22, 2 is 44 and it is your 22, 1 is 21. So it is 21 multiplied by 21. If your h square is 21 square, we can say that the value of h will be either plus minus 21, but obviously height cannot be negative. So we will be taking height will be your 21 centimeter. So height of the cylinder will be your 21 centimeter. Now let's see the next question. A toy is in the form of a right circular cylinder with cone on one end. The height and radius of base of the cylindrical part are 13 centimeter. The height of the cylindrical part is your 13 centimeter and your base radius is your 5 centimeter. This is your 5 centimeter. The base of the conical part are same as that of the cylinder. That means for this cone and for this cylinder, your radius is same only. Calculate the surface area of the toy. We have to calculate the surface area of this whole toy. If the height of the cone is 12 centimeter, if this height is given to us as your 12 centimeter. Now let's see over here that the height of the cylinder is given to us as 13 centimeter. Your radius for both the cone and the cylinder is your 5 centimeter, and the height of the cone is given to us as 12 centimeter. If this is the case, what we need to find is we have to find the total surface area of this whole toy. That means what is required to us is your, again, the topmost and the bottommost part are hidden, it is not visible, and for the cone the bottommost part is hidden. That simply means we require only the curved surface area of the cylinder and the curved surface area of the cone. Now we know that the curved surface area of cylinder, it is given by 2 pi RH. So its value will be 2 multiplied by 22 by 7. Value of R is 5 and value of H is 13. These are the values. So if we will be solve it further, 5 2s are 10. 10 multiplied by 22 will be your 220 multiplied by 13 by 7. So it will multiply 13 2s are 26 and 13 2s are 26, 28 by 7. This much of your centimeter square is the curved surface area of the cylinder. Now if we are going to see the conical part, so curved surface area of cone is given by pi RL. But here we are having the value of R, we are having the value of H, but we don't have the value of L. So we know over here that this angle is 90 degree. That means L is your, this is your L. L is the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. We know the base, we know the perpendicular, so we can find the value of L, that is your hypotenuse, by Pythagoras theorem. So if we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem over here in this triangle, so it will be your L square will be square of 5 plus square of 12. That means L square will be 5 is 25 plus 144, that is 169, and L will be root of 169, that will be positive number only will be considering, so it will be your 13 centimeter. Value of L, that is your slant height, is your 13 centimeter. Now if this is your 13 centimeter, the curved surface area of the cone, that is given by your pi RL, will be your, pi will be 22 by 7, R is your 5, and L just now we said it is your 13. So it will be 5 2s are 10, it is 110 multiplied by 13 divided by 7, or we can say 13 1 is 13, 13 1 is 13, 1430 over 7 centimeter square. So required area is the sum of these two areas. So required area will be, required area is sum of your curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of the cone, that is your 2860 over 7 plus 1430 over 7. That will give us, 7 is the denominator is same, it will be 0 6 3 9, then your 8 4 12 to carry over 1 2 3 and 4, 42.90 by 7 centimeter square. Or if we will solve it further, 7 6 is 42, 7 1 is 7, 2 carry over 20, 7 7 14 is 21, 7, so 7 2s are 14, 14, then your it is 6 carry over, 7 8 is 56, 8 something like 612.8 centimeter square will be the required area. Now let's see the last two questions from this chapter. If volume of the hemisphere is 2425 1 upon 2 centimeter cube, then find the curved surface area. So over here given to us is that volume of sphere, hemisphere, volume of hemisphere, it is your 2425 1 upon 2. That means if we will convert it into fraction, it will be 2425 multiplied by 2 plus 1. So it will be 5 2s are 10 and 1 11, carry over 1, 2 2 4 and 1 5, 4 2 8 and 2 2 4, 4851 by 2 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the sphere, and we know that the formula for finding volume of a hemisphere is your 2 upon 3 pi r cube. That means these two are equal. So if we will equate both of them, it will be 2 upon 3. Instead of pi, we can take as 22 by 7 into r cube. It is equivalent to 4851 by 2. Now if we will solve it further, it will be r cube is equivalent to 4851 multiplied by this 3 into 7, that is 21, will go over here in the numerator. It will be 21 divided by 2, this 2. Then we have taken this 2 and this 22 in the denominator. This is the value of r cube. So 11 2s are 22, 11 4 is 44, then your 11 4 is 44 and 1. We know that the 441 could be written as 21 into 21 also. That is your 21 into 21 into 21 over 2 into 2 into 2. This is the value of your r cube. That simply means value of r will be 21 upon 2 centimeter. From these 3 21s, 121 will come out when we'll be taking the cube root of this, and from these 3 2s, 1 2 will come out. So value of r will be 21 upon 2 centimeter. Now this is the value of r, and we have to find the curved surface area. Curved surface area of your hemisphere. We know that the curved surface area of hemisphere is given by 2 pi r square. This is the curved surface area. So we will be keeping the value of r over here. 2 into 2, pi could be written as 22 by 7. Value of r is 21 by 2. We have written it. Now see over here, 7 3s are 21. This 2 and this 2 cancelled. This 2 11 times cancelled. So remaining is your 11 into 3 is 33 multiplied by your 21. This is the remaining part. And if we will solve it further, 33 multiplied by 21, it will be 3 2s are 6, 3 9 693. So it is your 693 centimeter square is the curved surface area of the hemisphere. Now the last question. A military tent of height 8.25 meter is in the form of a right circular cylinder of base diameter 30 meter. Base diameter it is 30 meter and height is your 5.5 meter. That means height of the cylinder is given to us as 5.5 meter. This is your 5.5 meter. Diameter is your 30 meter. That means this hole. This is your 30 meter. Surmounted by a right circular cone of same base radius. Base radius for the cylinder and for the cone both are same. Find the length of the canvas used in making the tent if the width of the canvas is 1.5 meter. So first of all, what we need to find is we have to find the total surface area of this your tent. Over here given to us is that height of the your cylindrical part, it is your 5.5 meter, and height of the whole tent means from here to here. This is your 8.25 meter. Now we are having the height from here to here, and we know the height of the cylinder also. So we can find the height of the conical part even. So height of the conical part, it will be 8.25 minus your 5.5. 5 times it is your 7 is 2.75 meters. The height of the conical part from here to here, it is your 2.75 meter. And radius for both the cylinder and the cone, it is given equal, and radius will be diameter divided by 2, that is your 30 divided by 2, we can say it as 15 meter. So we have the radius for the cylinder, radius for the cone, height of the cylinder, height of the cone, all these things we do have. Now what we have to find is we have to find the curved surface area of the cylinder, we have to find the curved surface area of the cone, and then we need to add it first of all. So curved surface area of cylinder, it is your 2 pi r h. So it will be 2 multiplied by 22 by 7. Value of r is 15. And for cylinder, height is your 5.5. So if we will be solving it further, so it will be 2 multiplied by your 22 by 7 multiplied by 15 multiplied by your this part 5.5. It is equivalent to your 518.57 meters square. This is the curved surface area of the cylinder. If we will be solving this part, it will be equivalent to 518.57. I have already written these calculations because it will be time consuming. So I have simply written what will be the multiplication of all that is going to come. Now the curved surface area of cone. that is conical part, it is your pi RL. Again, we are having the value of h, that is your 2.75 meter. We are having the value of r, it is your 15 meter. It is your 2.75 meter. So first of all, we have to find the slant height. Suppose your slant height is your L. Then again, it is a right angle triangle. So in a right angle triangle, by Pythagoras theorem, we can find the value of L. So L square will be root of L square is your R square, that is your 15 square, plus H square, your this height square, that is your 2.75 square. This is the value of your L square. So L will be square root of 15 square is 225 and square of 2.75 is 7.5625. If we will square 2.75, then we will be getting the value as 7.5625. If we will add these two, it will be 232.5625. And square root of 232.5625 is your 15.25 meters. This is the slant height. Slant height of this conical part is your 15.25 meters. Now we have to find the value of the curved surface area of cone, that is your pi RL. So pi RL will be, value of pi is 22/7, R is your 15 and L is 15.25. So if we will multiply 22/7 by 15 and 15.25, we will be getting 718.93 meter square. This is the curved surface area of the conical part. Now the required area is your curved surface area of the cylinder plus curved surface area of the conical part. So required area is curved surface area of the cylinder, that is your 518.57 plus 718.93. 7 3 10 0 carry over 1, 15 5 carry over 1, then 18 16 17 7 carry over 1, 1 2 and 3, 7 and 5 12. This much of meter square is the required area. Now see, this is the area and we have to cover this by a cloth, and the width of that cloth, that tent, is your 1.5 meter. Width is given to us as 1.5 meter. We know that the area of a rectangle is your L into B. That simply means L into B. This is the B given. We have to find the L for the cloth. So L multiplied by this 1.5, it is equivalent to your this required area, because tent is to be covered and area of that tent is your 1237.50. So the length of the cloth, it will be L into B. It is your 1237.50. L we have to find, value of B is 1.5. It is equivalent to your this number, and value of L will be 1237.50 divided by 1.5, and it will be your 825 meters. Over here I had written it is your 825 meters. That means required length will be 825 meters. The length of the canvas used in making the tent, if its width is 1.5 meter, the length will be your 825 meter. This is how we will be solving questions based on this chapter. Hope it is clear to you. It is clear to you how to solve these type of questions. Soon we'll be coming with the more videos with the questions on other chapters also. Thank you.